growth and our own healing. Normally what we do is we have a journaling, a meditation, and then a sound bowl activation. We pre-recorded this and it disappeared. So I'm doing it again. I don't have Sean today to help with the sound bowl aspect of it because the video disappeared and we're not planning on being here today and going live. So this is just what the universe wanted. I'm grateful to be here and grateful for those who are joining live. But just letting you know, if you've done these with us before, it's going to be a little bit different. We're really going to be focusing on just talking about the energies, and then we're going to go straight into the meditation. It's going to be a little bit longer of a meditation today. So just be aware of that. We're going to be going for about an hour here, give or take, depends on how the meditation flows. So let's talk about this new moon. What's going on right now is the new moon is in the sign of Cancer. The sun is also in the sign of Cancer. Cancer season has started. We're starting that right now, and we're going to be in the sign of Cancer for the entire lunar cycle and for the entire solar cycle for the next 28 days. And what we've been doing for the past few months is we've been using the moon cycles to help us support a chakra activation. So the chakra that we're on this month cycle, this new moon cycle, we're starting with the solar plexus chakra. That's the stomach chakra. So if you feel your belly button, 2 inches above your belly button, that's where the solar plexus energy is, kind of like at the bottom of my heart here. So that's where the solar energy is, the solar plexus chakra, which is so interesting and very, very cool because we are not only celebrating the new moon, we're celebrating a solar eclipse. So what's happening is the moon is getting in front of the sun and it's blocking out the sun except for a ring around the edge. Now this is important because of the significance of the degree in which Cancer is in. So Cancer is in the degree of 0. So 0 degrees in Cancer is like the purest energy. So if you're not familiar with what Cancer energy is, that's fine. Cancer is a water sign. It's an emotional energy. It's an emotional sign. It's, for me, I always think of it as the sign of family. It's the sign of feeling at home. It's the sign of really embracing this emotional, watery, loving, nurturing life. That's really what that Cancer energy is. So astrologically speaking, Cancer is the first water sign of the zodiac. We start with Aries, and we've gone through all of the other elements. Water is the last element that we get to in the astrological calendar. So we are working with the first water sign that we have of this astrological year, which is also really important because it's the first time that we're getting our quenching energy, that we're getting to wash away what we've created already that hasn't served us, and we're moving forward. So what we're going to be doing in the meditation today is a bunch of different things. We're going to be focusing on what it is that we want to create new. New moons always mean new energy. Eclipses always mean new energy. 0 degrees in Cancer means new energy. This is actually a very rare astrological event. I believe the last one happened 12,000 years ago or 12,000 BC, I forget. But it was a long time ago that this exact alignment happened. And so it's very, very rare for this alignment to happen. And at the 0 degrees, the solar eclipse, and it's also during the summer solstice. So summer solstice is today. The sun is at its highest point, like its most impactful that it's going to be throughout the entire year. So that's also the energy that we're going to bring in because we have this solar energy. It's high impactful energy. We're going to be bringing in that solar energy, that apex of this solar vibration. And then we're going to be stepping into the eclipse energy of it, using that to help us move into a new life. And all the while we're working with this Cancer energy, this water energy, this home, this love, this nurturing energy. We're going to work with ourselves and we're going to work with the world around us because this is not just an event that is going to help us, it's going to help the world around us. So if you're new to working with the moon cycles and ceremony, there's nothing special about it. Ceremony really is just intention. We set intentions every time that we wake up, every time we set out to do something. But when we work with the moon cycles and when we work with the chakras, what we can do is we can focus are healing on specific things, and it's aligned with the natural energies of the planet. So we're not pushing and forcing against something. We're really just allowing the cycle to help us to move through whatever it is that we're going through. The solar plexus chakra is your confidence center, is your willpower center. So let's talk a little bit about this energy. The solar plexus chakra is blocked by guilt. So when we feel guilty, we will shut down. We'll be afraid to stop or start taking action because we're afraid, we feel guilty for things that we did with confidence before that didn't maybe turn out so well for us. So what we're going to be doing with all of the energies that are in play here is we're going to be allowing ourselves time to get more confident with the things that we are creating, the things that we are doing. So we've been going through the laws of each of the chakras. The law of the solar plexus chakra, meaning what makes this energy move and helps us to clear it, is the law of cause and effect. So here it is, my friends. Everything that we do with our energy, there's an effect. Everything that's going on around us is an effect of energy that we've put into our lives. So as we take our power back in this solar energy with this new moon eclipse in Cancer, with this beautiful refresh, restart, new world energy. This is really new world energy that we're talking about harnessing and tapping into for our own healing, but also the healing for this planet and the situation that we find ourselves in as a human species. We have to look at what it is that we are causing in this life. That's the solar plexus. What are we causing? How can we be confident with what we are causing? And how can we claim our power as part of what it is that we are doing? So that is basically the blueprint that we have for what it is that we're going to be exploring in this meditation. Please feel free to share this with anybody you feel might benefit from this experience. We will be going through the solar plexus chakra throughout the month. So we'll be doing our broadcasts on Monday. Will all be sound bowl and meditation focused to clear the solar plexus to help us move through this energy. So it's not just this one meditation. We'll be exploring this all month, but really the highlight of all this energy is right now. The energy of what is going on astrologically right now is big. It's big, it's big, and it's awesome. And we're going to be using it to heal. We're going to be using it to clear. So if you've never meditated with me before, hi, welcome. If you've meditated with me before, hi, welcome back. You want to be in a space where you're comfortable, where you're not going to be disturbed. Like I said, this is going to be a long one. This is going to be about a 30-minute, 40-minute meditation. So you want to make sure that you're comfortable. You want to make sure that you're in a space where you're not going to be disturbed. If you have to pause this video and come back to it, please do that. The energy of this eclipse isn't even happening till 2:41 in the morning, tomorrow morning. So we have time. We have this window of energy, this window of time to really tap into this process and this experience. So if you don't have the time now, totally cool. Come back to it later today or tomorrow when you do have the time. So you just want to be comfortable. Know that your mind's going to wander. Be gentle with yourself. Like that's part of the process of meditating. The mind's going to think about other things. When the mind wanders, just guide it back to the sound of my voice. Guide it back to whatever it is that we're working on, and be gentle. Be loving with yourself. Know that that's just part of the meditative process. It's natural, it's perfect and aligned, and it's right for you. And just keep directing as many times as you need to direct back to the sound of my voice, back to what we're working on with love, with understanding, and just listen and allow yourself to have the experience that you have. So you want to be sitting or lying down comfortably. You want to close your eyes. Make any last minute adjustments to the position that you're in so that you know you can hold this position for the next half hour or longer. Probably more like 40 minutes. And as we close our eyes, I'm just going to invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Deep breath in and exhale. As you return to your normal breathing, I invite you to tap into the solar energy that's going on right now. So we're tapping into the vibration of the sun at its highest point, that bright, bright light, that solstice energy. We're going to imagine that we could bring that solstice light to our ceiling. And we're pulling in that energy. So just imagine white light coming down from your ceiling, from the sun. Beautiful beams of sparkling, healing, relaxing light. And this beautiful beam of charged energy is coming down. It's gently going to touch the top of your head. You can visualize white light there. You can feel it or just sense it. Imagine it, whatever works for you. Just allow yourself to have whatever experience comes. Don't force. But we're allowing this light to relax the top of our head, relax and massage our scalp. As it moves into our mind, helping to calm and relax the overactive parts of our mind. You can just feel the light being pulled in to the brain, allowing the mind to relax and release any tension. As this beautiful solar light moves through the forehead, helping you to release any stress or tension in the forehead. This light is moving through our body, inviting us to relax into the space, into the ceremony, into this meditation. So check in with your forehead, release any strain or effort that you might find there. Visualizing this light making its way down from the forehead into the eyelids, around the eyes, helping you to relax and release tension in the eyelids, making sure that they're lightly closed without strain or effort. This light moves into the cheeks, helping you to relax and release tension in the cheeks. Before this brilliant solar solstice light moves into the jaw, massaging the jaw, unlocking, releasing, loosening the lips, loosening the tongue. This solar light moves down into the neck and the throat, helping you to let go of any tension or straining or effort that the throat and neck are making. As this brilliant white solar energy moves into the shoulders, inviting the shoulders to drop down and away from the ears, moving down into the arms, to the elbows, to the lower arms, into the wrists, feeling the solar healing energy move into the hands, moving into the fingers, relaxing the thumbs, the pointers, the middles, the rings, and the pinky fingers. Moving back up the arms into the chest, into the heart. Before moving down, the solar energy moves into the stomach. You can feel that solar vibration in your belly, helping to relax the stomach. Let the stomach do whatever gravity's going to do to it. Don't fight. Don't suck in. Don't force. Just let it all hang out. Let it be released. Let it be effortless in your stomach. Give your stomach permission to just be as it is right now in this moment. As the solar energy cleans and clears and opens the stomach energy, before moving down into the sacral area, 2 inches below the belly button, the intestinal region, you're feeling, you're sensing, you're imagining a relaxing light, this powerful, brilliant solar energy moving through the intestinal zone, helping you to relax, helping you to release, to let go, to move the energy there. As this light moves down into the base of your spine, helping you to relax and release tension in the base of your spine. You can feel this calming, relaxing, freeing, and loose energy moving up the spine, moving into the lower back, middle back, the upper back. All relaxed, all released, as this purifying solar light moves back down into the base of your spine and moves into the sit bones and muscles. Feeling into a relaxing of the butt cheeks, a relaxing of the hips. The muscles and bones of the hips are being lit up by the solar energy. It's loving, it's nurturing, and it's releasing any tension stored in the hips before it moves into the pelvic zone, the pelvic region, helping you to relax and release tension in the pelvic area. This energy moves down now into the thighs, moving into the quads, helping you to relax and release tension in the quads, moving into the knees. This calming, relaxing solar light moves down into the shins and the calves, helping you to release and let go of any effort or strain in the legs. As this light continues to light up your body, release any effort being made in the ankles and the heels, the bottom of the feet, the arches, the top of the feet. And each toe individually is surrounded by this light. Big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and pinky toe. All relaxed, all released. So as you scan your body, you feel your whole body relax and release, surrounded with this solar light. I'm going to invite you to tune into the area of your stomach. So first, we're just going to be aware of our stomach once again, feeling into the energy there. And I'm just going to direct you to sit with the physical sensations. What does your stomach physically feel right now? Just acknowledging and being aware of the sensations of your stomach without trying to change, judge, or control. Really just allowing the stomach area to be explored and tuned into what's going on right now for you. We're imagining this solar light in the middle of our stomach now. So if you can feel a ball of light at the center of your stomach, the center of your solar plexus, which again is 2 inches above the belly button. See if you can feel into your own little sun that's inside of your stomach, your own little source of power. If we think about the energy of the stomach, what it does is it digests what we ingest, and it sorts out what is wasteful and what is fuel. So it's the power center because it's constantly creating fuel for our bodies. Energetically, what it does is it digests experiences, sorting through what no longer serves us, what is wasteful from the experience or extraneous, unnecessary for our beings to hold on to, and giving us fuel, passion, energy, desire, action, inspiration to move forward. So what I'm going to invite you to do is, as you're feeling this solar sun inside of you, just breathe into this energy. Imagine it as a yellow light inside of your being, inside of your stomach, fueling your physical body, fueling your emotional, your mental, and your spiritual body. Just tuning into this vibration and energy. Seeing if you can feel the emotions that are stored when it comes to your own confidence. When I say the word confidence, what do you feel immediately? When I say the word power, what's your association with that word? Just be aware. We're not analyzing or processing. We're just becoming aware of how we feel. And in just a moment, I'm going to ask you a question. And just like before, just allow yourself to hear the answer, to feel it, to see it. Let it come. Don't force it. If nothing comes, that's okay. I'm going to ask you to think of where, what, or who do you lose your power to? Where, what, or who is draining your power? What does it feel like to have your power drained? Now, what we're going to do in the moment is we're going to pull in and become aware of, and bring up to clear and cleanse all of the sources of the loss of our own power. So it's almost as if you could feel an energetic cord tied between you and whatever that thing that came up for you, or whatever's coming up for you now as you think about it further. It's almost as if you could see a cord running from you to that person, to that situation, that memory, that circumstance, that belief, that ideal, whatever it is that you're losing your power to. Feel that cord, that connection between you and that thing. Sometimes you can feel an energy link, but you don't know where it's going. So you just kind of follow that leak, pulling on that cord until whatever it is that leak is attached to, that person, place, circumstance. So we're going to sit here in meditation in this ceremony, and we're going to pull into our awareness as many of the things that we're losing our power to as we can. So breathing easy and free, pulling those energetic cords if that feels good to you, or just asking the question, where am I losing power? And allowing the answer to come, seeing the person, place, or thing, feeling it in your vibration, being aware of this loss of power for you. So we're going to be exploring our own loss of power, our own power leakages. And we're not going to analyze it. We're not going to be like, yeah, but that person, I still need them in my life, or whatever, or that situation. Don't try to create stories around any of it. Just be aware. Aha, I lose power to that person sometimes. I lose power to that situation sometimes. Oh, this belief that I have makes me lose power. Whatever it is, just be aware of it and then move on to the next word. The goal here is to really dig deep. If you find yourself getting distracted or getting lost, just go back to that power center within you, feeling that sun inside, and then asking yourself, where am I leaking power? Feeling that leak and following it. Breathe easy and free as you explore this for the next few minutes here. Bringing in all of the places you're losing your power. Trying not to leave any power leakage unexplored or identified. If you get distracted, just guide yourself back to the exercise. We're tuning in and we're asking ourselves where we lose our power. Becoming aware of any source of power leakage without judging it, trying to control it or change it, just acknowledging. Now we're going to bring in this Cancer energy, this water energy. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick up whatever cord that we want to, whatever person or situation that we are called to first. And you're going to imagine that waves are washing over this cord. Or you could imagine rainfall or whatever water you want to, but it's cleaning and clearing and rinsing off all of whatever's on this cord that's facilitating this energy drain. So we're washing these cords and clearing up that blocked energy, that stuck energy, that drainage energy. And as we clean the cord, it starts with towards the thing that is draining your energy and it comes towards you. The cleaning goes from them into you. And as you get to the edge of the cord where it connects into your stomach, you can feel a return of power into you as this Cancer, this water vibration is cleaning and clearing and cleansing that cord, helping you to pull that power back into your stomach. Now go to the next cord to clean. Feel the water washing over it, moving closer and closer to you as it releases the debris, as it releases whatever's around the cord, bringing that energy in, allowing you to clean, clear, and cleanse. Now feeling and seeing all of the cords, letting them clean individually or collectively, whatever works for you. Spend a few moments here allowing this water to wash these energetic drainage cords clean. Clearing up the vibration for pure energy to be channeled between you and that thing, that circumstance, whatever it is. But most importantly, pulling that energy back inside your stomach so that it no longer is drained. And we're calling in the energy of the crab, the energy of the pinchers, to cut off any cords that are no longer serving us. We trust that our higher selves know what it is that's ready to be released that no longer serves us. As we clean these cords and feel the power from within. Feeling into that solar energy, feeling it charge as these beautiful cords of connection, of experience, of life are cleaned and bringing this power inside, connecting it again with the solar energy inside of you. That light, that fuel, that passion inside. You can put your hand on your stomach if you want to connect with it more. Sometimes that helps. It's not necessary, but it's an option. We're going to ask ourselves another question. We're going to get curious. As this beautiful Cancer water helps us to clean and clear, we're going to tune in to a question as we tune into the energy of our stomach, the fuel, the passion, that gut energy. Feeling it connect with our heart, with that Cancer energy, that love energy, that unconditional love, that 0 degrees that the solar eclipse is happening in means all of the potentials of Cancer are there. It's unlimited creative love and family energy that's accessible to us right now. And with this, we're going to ask, if I could cause anything, any effect in my life, what would I cause? If there were no restrictions, no blocks, what would I want to cause in every moment in my life, in this moment? Allow yourself to hear that answer. If I could cause any effect, what effect would I cause? Just knowing what that answer is for you is super helpful. If you don't know that answer, we're going to be working with this energy all month. You have time to allow that answer to come to you. Perhaps there is an energetic leakage of energy that's preventing you from having that answer. Perhaps there's a belief that's limiting you. What would you cause if you could cause anything? Answer that question inside. What would you create? What effect would you want to have? What effect would you want to see? Feel it, see it. Allow yourself to engage with what that looks like, feels like. And we're going to take this a step further. And we're going to ask, as a member of the human race, if you could cause any effect for the human race, what would you cause? What would you want to see happen? What would you want to create? If you could create anything for the human race, if you could cause any effect for humanity, what would it be? Just becoming aware of that answer. How would you be of service? And now we're going to tune into all of the water in our being. So we are a good percentage of water in our beings as humans. So I'm going to invite you to tune into the water within you, feeling all of the fluids, tapping into that water energy that flows through your being. Can you feel that? Do you know what that is like? Maybe you don't. That's okay too. You can just set the intention that you're connecting with the water that's inside of you. Now, we are on one side of this eclipse right now. We're going to practice moving through this eclipse into a new vibration, into a new world, one in which what we want to cause, we can cause and we can see happen. The humanity, the path and trajectory we want to see for humanity, the peace, the love, the new earth, whatever it is for you. That's on the other side of this eclipse. So we're going to tune in to where we are on this side. The water within us has memory. The water within us is holding a memory of everything we've experienced individually in this lifetime, everything that our ancestors have experienced in their lifetimes, everything that humanity has experienced in its time here on Earth. All of that is in this water that's inside of you. That memory is in the water inside of you. When we move through this eclipse and go to the other side, what we're going to do is we're going to allow that water to be completely reprogrammed, allowing that water to shift, to hold a new shape, a new vibration. So I'm going to invite you to imagine that in front of you is a big, dark, black circle. You're seeing this dark circle in front of you. This dark energy is this new moon energy. It's feminine energy. It's negative energy, but it's not bad or good. It's the whole of unlimited creative potential. It's the womb energy. It's the new life, new birth, new creation energy. And it's a black circle and it's growing in front of you. And on the edge of this beautiful black circle is a ring of fire. It's purifying energy, changing, transforming, transmuting energy. And as we connect to the water within us and to the power, the sun in our stomach, this desire to create whatever it is that you want to create in your life, this desire to be a part of this human story in whatever way you desire. We're tuning into all of the water programs within us, all of the shame, all of the war, all of the fight and famine and struggling and lack. On the other side of this eclipse energy is home. It's like we're walking through a doorway. And as we walk through this doorway, we're coming home from the war. And we're walking into an entirely new energy vibrationally inside of ourselves. So as we look at this dark hole in front of us with this beautiful ring of fire around, we're going to prepare to feel ourselves moving through this eclipse, moving through this dark space and going to the other side of it. So in just a moment, we're going to move through. As we move through, I want you to feel the water within you and feel the sun, the power within you. Feel connected to your higher self and your soul. We ask that we are going through this portal, and on the other side awaits everything that is aligned with the truth of who we are and with the highest good of all. And on the count of 3, we will move forward through this dark space onto the other side of this eclipse, onto the other side of this portal, into an entirely new reality, which we will spend some time feeling into in just a moment. So on the count of 3, allow yourself to move forward through this eclipse, forward through this energy of darkness, of unlimited creative potential in the sign of Cancer, which is the sign of love, of home, of safety, of feeling safe within yourself. And everything that's going to be left behind is the fighting, the struggling, the war. All of that we are leaving in this old pattern of water within our bodies, in this old pattern of giving away our power to other things. On the count of 3, you will move forward through this eclipse. 1, getting closer and closer to the dark hole. 2, you can feel yourself embodied in the darkness, embodied in this transformative energy. You can feel the ring of fire all around you as you're enclosed in darkness. Feeling the water within you being reprogrammed, being released of its memories, as if the water inside of you is pure, has no memory, has no information in it. The water inside your being, all of those cords that are tying you, that are holding you back, all of that energy going out of you is no longer being released out of you as you are enclosed in this dark space all around you. There's nothing and no one. It's just you and your spirit and your soul moving through this womb energy. And 3, you're on the other side. 3, now we can feel the water inside of us. And the first thing I want you to feel is whatever feels like home to you. Feel that in your body. Feel it in the fluids inside of you. Feel it moving from your heart, circulating through your entire being. Feeling that water vibration. You have come home from the war. You have come home into yourself. Feel what it feels like physically in your body to not fight. If you find the fight energy still, allow the water to be washed clean. Allow the DNA inside of you to be washed clean. The program, the memory. Feel the shift. Feel that sense of home in your physical body on the other side of this eclipse. Feel it within you. Feel it in your emotions. You're home emotionally. You've come home into yourself. What does that feel like? Allow yourself to experience it, to feel what your emotions feel like, to not fight, to not struggle, to not need to be seen, to be able to go straight into this power within you, straight into your heart, straight into your stomach, and receive all that you need. You are home. You have everything that you need inside of this home that you are living in. This physical home, this emotional home. It's clear. It's filled with love for you. It's filled with that sense of safety, security. Going to the mental aspect of this home energy. What does it feel like to be at home in your mind? To be safe in your brain? To have the thoughts that you are thinking move away from fight, from battle, from stress, from work, from effort, from surviving? What does it feel like to have your mind shift into thoughts of thriving, creating, loving, exploring, living, nurturing? Allow your mind to shift. Feel what that shift feels like on this other side of the eclipse. Let it be created anew. And lastly, we're tuning into the new energy of our spirit. Our spirit feels brand new. What does it feel like to embody a new spirit? Connected with our higher self, still part of our journey, but also renewed, washed clean. It's like when you're dirty and you finally wash off all of the dirt and you can feel that cleansing, cleaning that's just happening to your soul, that happened to our souls as we moved through that eclipse energy, as we're bathing in this Cancer water that has unlimited potential energy inside of it. And now we're going to imagine what it's like to move forward in our life, to go out of this new home that we've lived in, that we created, that we can feel now inside of our water, inside of us, inside of our sun, inside of our stomach. Now, what does it look like to move into a new planet? We'll actually imagine a new hole. See a new hole in front of you, a new darkness, and move through that. On the count of 3, we'll go through and we're walking into the new earth, the new humanity, the new reality for all of us collectively. 1, we're close to that darkness. 2, we've stepped inside of it. We're all surrounded by it. And 3, we're on the other side. Allow yourself to imagine and feel what it looks like to live in a human reality where everyone feels safe and at home. Everyone feels safe and at home in this new reality that we've walked through this portal into. What does that look like? What does that feel like? And know and trust that the changes that we're making now through this eclipse are going to unfold over the next few cycles. That might not be an immediate shift, but you might also start experiencing things changing as we go through the solar plexus moon cycle, as we work with this energy internally, and as we work with it collectively. What does the new earth look like and feel like to you? What does it look like to be on the street and see a stranger and feel nothing but love and safety and security? To walk into a store and feel the same thing? To be out in nature and feel the same thing? Allow yourself to feel and embrace that in the water inside of you, in that sun inside of you. And once again, ask yourself, if I could cause anything in this new world, if I could cause any effect for myself that would help me be powerful and confident and aligned with the truth of who I am, aligned with the love and safety that I want to feel in myself for my fellow humans, what would I cause? What effect would I want to see in my life? What do I want to see unfold for me as I move forward? I'm going to invite you one more time to tune in with your physical body, with your emotional body, with your mental body, and your spiritual body. And I'm going to invite you to feel all of these aspects of yourself. For me, I feel it as a circle surrounding my body, going from the bottom of my feet, 3 feet above my head, as wide as my arms. I can feel this energy all around me, and I'm tuning into it and tapping into it. And we're going to imagine that we are inside of a crab shell. So we imagine that all of this, the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, is all inside of this crab shell, this protective shell all around us. I want you to be able to feel the shell around you. And we're going to call in the energy of the moon. Energy of the moon, moon goddess, moon energy, please create this protective shell around our being to help nurture and support, protect our home that we live in inside of ourselves. Feeling that hard outer layer supported by the moon. We feel the solstice energy, that fire energy, that masculine energy also being brought into the shell around us, helping to support us, protect us, love us, and nurture us. And we imagine the planet now as though it was the inside of a crab. On the outside of this planet, we're imagining a shell, a shield, a protective layer around the earth, created by the moon and created by the sun, by these masculine and feminine energies coming together at a time of a new earth, of a new beginning, of a new reality, of a new way of being for humanity. Gently bringing our awareness back into our stomach, back into the solar plexus. Feeling the sun inside of ourselves, feeling our own power and strength. And when you are ready, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. I'm going to invite you to breathe in both moonlight and sunlight, or moon energy and sunlight, into your stomach. And then as you exhale, you're releasing out your back, anything that no longer serves you, anything that has been left behind, anything that's still working on being released as we've moved through this eclipse energy. Take a deep breath in, pulling in that solar and moon energy into your stomach, feeling it activate and charge. Exhaling out all that no longer serves. Deep breath in. Activating that energy in your stomach. Exhaling out all that no longer serves. Deep breath in and exhale out. Returning to your normal breathing. Feeling the energy of the stomach. Feeling the energy of the fuel and fire and passion within you. Then feeling the water, this new, fresh start. Every moment you have the opportunity to choose what it is that you want to do with your power. And if there are things in your energy field, in your life that you do not like, there's something that is causing that within you. Looking within, going into the power within you. Sometimes it's an energy drainage that we don't even realize. We've given our power away to something, and that's why we're seeing more of it come back into our lives, because our power is being put into what we don't want to see. So just remember that as you go through your day. Remember that as you go through the solar plexus cycle. You can always clean with this Cancer energy. The Cancer energy will be here for the month with us. You can always allow yourself to wash clean. You can always pull back into the stomach within you, and in every moment ask, what do I want to cause? And use your own power and your own strength to cause that. Feeling into this new energy, this new life inside of you, this power in your stomach, this beautiful cleansing and purification. Slowly stay connected to it as you slowly bring movement back into your body. Slowly bringing movement back into your hands,
back into your feet.
Staying connected to this new vibration, living this new vibration, feeling into it, asking yourself in every moment, what am I creating right now? Am I losing my power? What am I losing my power to? What is new? Remembering to feel and see the new as you slowly get ready to open your eyes. Whenever you are ready, coming out of this space, coming out of this meditation, coming out of this process. Woo-wee. So if you want more of what we just experienced, we're going to be supporting this with the sound bowl vibrations on Mondays. And we're going to be doing a full moon ceremony, which will also have the same theme of solar plexus activation. It's in Cancer. There's also a third eclipse, which is part of the three eclipse series that we're moving through. So tune into that. That information will be posted on our page. I really appreciate you all for joining me. I'm excited for this new earth that we all just walked into, that we're going to experience after this eclipse energy moves through. If you need any support or have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I am here for you. This is a donation-based service. If you feel inspired to contribute financially, the information on how to do that is in this post. If you don't know how to follow up on that, just reach out to me. I'm at Oliver Grove Center for Community Wellness. We are a wellness center helping to move ourselves and humanity into this new earth and vibration. So thank you all for being here. As always, I like to end with namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.